What is going on, everybody who is watching the channel? This is Brandon and our new channel is Taylor Wrenches. Right now I'm sitting in a 2010 Volkswagen Golf. We're about to find out if these Volkswagens are really worth buying for a do-it-yourselfer, and can you complete these jobs in a garage with basic hand tools. So let's see you in the garage. Let's take these wheels off and let's get it started. So we got it sitting here in the garage, and there was a couple things I wanted to point out. So what we're fixing today, we got a check engine light, then we got an ABS light, an airbag, and a TPMS light. But usually you don't have to worry about the TPMS lights. Those are just little sensors in the tires. We're not going to worry about that today. Our main concern is going to be the ABS light and the check engine light, possibly the airbag light if the customer wants us to do that. But for now, we're in the garage. Let's jack up this car, get the wheel off, and let's see what we're working with. We do have all of our parts right here. We got two different wheel bearings, two different sizes, and then customer thinks these are the sensors for the check engine light problem, but we're gonna find that out to verify the fixes. We're gonna run a little bit of a health report on this. Notice you guys can't really see it on the camera much. Whatever. So yeah, we're running the health report. So it's gonna run through the whole system of the car, the engine electronics, the TCM, the PCM, the ABS. It's going to run through everything. What the airbag, if there's transmission faults. So these are codes that came back. I don't know if you guys can really see them much, but nothing super crazy. We're only worried about the ABS and the check engine light codes, which is secondary injection pressure bank 1. And then right rear ABS wheel sensor. He replaces the wheel sensor already, but the tone ring keeps grinding down the sensor. So let's go check that out and see what's going on. Let's get this wheel off. We got these little stupid caps. Oh, that doesn't work. Don't ever use pliers on them, so that doesn't work, I guess. We got a little 90-degree angled pick. These usually gets them out pretty good. There goes one. There goes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you listen really closely, you can hear this wheel bearing making some crazy noises. Ready? You hear that chirping? That's that wheel bearing. That tone ring is all messed up. Let's get this thing fixed. We're gonna need our 17mm socket. Take these wheel studs off. All right, give it a nice smack. Oops. All right, we're gonna take this brake calipers off right here. Now we've got the wheel exposed, so we can take our 13mm socket and ratchet right here, get this brake caliper off. Yeah, get this brake caliper. Oh, don't flip it like me. That sucks. Oh, she's a hard one. God, we have that stubborn bolt out. Took some for freaking persuasion right there, huh? The blue Loctite, just a little bit, and it was so hard to do. We'll finish taking off this caliper, and then we'll take off the caliper bracket. Take our little pry bar, see if it'll pry it up. Oh yeah, there we go. She's still stuck on something. No, it's that e-brake cable stuck up. Hits the back of this. Oh, we're gonna figure that out real quick. Then, before I even deal with the bracket and the caliper stuff, we could pop this cap off for the wheel bearing to get it off. Pry on it a little bit, should come out. I get so nervous on camera, this already would have been off. Holy crap. There we go. Alright, so now if you're looking in there, there should be a, let me unclip you guys. There's a triple square. That bolt's not very fun to get out either. Super hard, so I'm gonna have to try something to get it off. Use a really big breaker bar. Let's see how it goes. Not excited. So I got my other ratchet on there, so we're gonna see if I can break this thing loose. Whew. Let's see. Without breaking anything.
1,000 years later.
So we finally got it loose. Holy crap. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. Worked on a lot of Volkswagens, but holy shit. All right, slowly back this off. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take off this caliper bracket. I'm using an M14 triple square on my extended ratchet. These caliper bracket bolts are so tight, but let's see how it goes. Usually I can never break them free. They're so on there. If you ever worked on a Volkswagen, this is how they are. Oh, that one broke up really nice. I might have loosened it before the video so you didn't watch me struggle, but who knows. All right, we're gonna finish getting these bolts out, continue on our video. We got those bolts out, so let's get this bracket off. This rotor's trying to come off. Let's do it that way, huh? You know what? We're just gonna let the rotor and the bracket stay because they don't want to be separated. We're gonna continue. Once we get the rest of this bolt out, this thing's gonna slide right out. Wheel bearings on these are super easy. Just everything is so tight. You gotta be very careful with how you do it. You don't want to break that bolt in there. So if you do that, it's not gonna be very fun, huh? You're gonna be crying. So I try to sometimes work it back and forth if it lets me. Just go real slow. So at one point I just kind of gave up and used the impact. But yeah, look at all that. That's our big old bolt, dude. Once you got that out, the easy part. Boom. So if you see this is your tone ring. This is why his ABS sensor wasn't working. It was getting ground down. See, it's all chewed up. Yeah, that's no bueno. Exactly why I was all messed up. So salute this up. I'm gonna throw the new one in. We also got another one of these ABS sensors. This other one got chewed up. It's kind of really hard to see back there for me to get to it. So I'm gonna crank it out and show you guys what it looked like. What the comparison of these two are gonna look like. It's freaking insane. Look at the comparison of these two. This is where the rust, oh, try to see on the camera. This is where the rust was just eating through it. That's what it's supposed to look like, nice and clean. Let's put this bad boy in, dude. Yeah. We got the new Jim Bob in there. So we're gonna tighten this up. I think it takes like 137 foot-pounds or something. I'm gonna go tighten that up. Where's my, oh. We're not gonna do it by the impact. We're gonna do it by hand because it's a lot safer that way. Let's see how long this is gonna be for me to do this by hand. I'm gonna hate it. All right, we got it all torqued down. This is nice and smooth, spinning. The sensor is close to it, so it's gonna read properly. Let's put our cap back on if it wants to get back on. Give it some lip taps. Okay. Let's put a rope back on. Oops. See if we can swing this back on.
An eternity later.
We got that caliper back on. It's time that mug. We got my little electric ratchet. I suggest you buy one of these. These things are freaking sweet. Time savers. I freaking love it. They're like 200 bucks or something.
Oh no. We dropped the freaking tool. Oh my god, we did it again. Oh, goodness. Alright. Get that out.
So we're gonna just tighten them down. You could torque them, but they don't take a whole lot, especially if you've been doing it for a little bit. And these things really don't need to be heavily torqued. All right. Okay. All right. There we go, get the tool out of there. Let's put our little nut back on that we needed for our caliper. Is this thing gonna fight me too? Oh yeah, she's gonna fight me. Gotta go up a little bit, down. All right. So that, this. Now where's our, yeah, we're using the baby ratchet for that one. Let's tighten her on down. Excuse me. Look at that. We did a nice wheel bearing. It's 2010 Volkswagen Golf. Got to put on. Oh, line these holes up. That was a pain in the ass. We're gonna put on the wheel and then we're gonna work out to the engine side so we can deal with the check engine light. Where are my lug nuts? I have them all right here. Oh, good old Volkswagen wheels. Trying to get the wheel stud in there. Always fun. All right, a couple of these technical difficulties today. All right, now that we got the wheel bearing all done, don't forget to torque your wheel. Volkswagen usually recommends like 80 to 100 foot-pounds. Something's better than nothing. All right. All right, that's all done, dude. Wheel bearing is all done. So let's work onto the engine side to get that check engine light off, that P2433 code. All right, let's check out this check engine light, the secondary air injection pump sensor. This is what the sensor looks like. Just a little air sensor. All right, first thing first, we got to pop off this cover, turn on our light. Will it stick? It will. All right, let's take the cover off. Just nice and gentle. Don't want to break anything. Oh, these things get stuck on here sometimes. There we go. All right. We're stuck on that right side a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's put that down over here. All right, we're gonna find that secondary air injection pump. Whoa, light's going haywire. So that's the sensor right here that we're after. Goes to the combination valve all the way to the injection pump that's down here. So we're gonna get those two bolts off. They look like Torx. Grab our Torx set real quick. Fix the camera. Probably a T30 or something. No, I lied. It's a Volkswagen T25. No, I lied again. T20. It's a T20. There we go. T20. Two T20s. Let's grab our little 1/4 inch ratchet. Now we got our tools, so let's crank these two bolts off. If I can get it on that night. Oh God. All right, there we go. I have a little 1/4 inch electric ratchet too. Honestly, we might just freaking have to use that. We got tools everywhere. This one's this one's Milwaukee too. This is one of my favorite tools. They're pretty cheap. They work awesome. We'll get that out. Make sure it doesn't drop. If it drops, it's gonna be a nightmare to try to fish it out. All right, we get that. Just pull it off. Nice and gentle. Pull that tab. Oh, there we go. Already put a little bit of lube on this one. Pop that bad boy on. All right, there we go. There we go. Fit on like a glove. Put two bolts back in. There's that. All right, let's tighten them down. I don't have to go too tight. There's little fastening bolts. There's that. Put the old one over here somewhere. Put the tools back. Close it. If I can get it to close. Boom. Look at that. Got our new sensor in there. Put the cover on. Clear the code, just go drive this bad boy, see if all the lights are off. Make sure everything is set where it needs to be. Get your pipe on, make sure this is on. All right, let's close the hood. Let's get going. All right, now that we got everything ready, we can clear the check engine light codes, then go for a test drive and see if the ABS goes away. If the ABS goes away, I think that's a success. The check engine light, we're not going to be able to see anything for at least 3 drive cycles, see if it'll turn back on or not. All right, waiting for the garage door to open. See if that ABS light goes away on its own. Closing the garage door. Hopefully that's all good. And boom, just like that, ABS light is gone. She's driving beautifully, no lights on the dash, airbag light is gone, so the ABS was causing the SSR light to come on. So now we just got a flashing TPMS light, but that's really nothing crazy. That's just a wheel sensor. I think we succeeded. And that brings me to my question from earlier in this video. Are Volkswagens easy to work on, and is it perfect for a do-it-yourselfer? I think they are. They're awesome cars. They are worth it. And thank you for watching my channel. I'll see you in the